This is Manzoor Mehman. We are here at Papa's restaurant here in Pasadena, where we had a breakfast with Jeff Wagner with his supporters. Jeff Wagner in the general election took the lead in mayor's election for the city of Pasadena, and we have a runoff election between two candidates, June the 10th. And we urge the people to vote for him because he's an honest and hardworking guy, ex-police officer, and he will be good for the city of Pasadena. So we are going to go and talk to different people during the breakfast to see why they are supporting Jeff and what's the reason. Mostly Spanish people also supporting him, and we urge Spanish people to come forward, vote for Jeff Wagner because he will be a fair person. And let's see what Jeff has to say about the election, because we have not talked to him after the general election and what message he wants to give it to the city of Pasadena. So let's talk to Jeff. Jeff, you did a very good showing in the general election. You know, what was the reason that you brought so many people on board and they voted for you? What was the good reason?
I think the biggest reason is the kind of campaign that we're running. We're running a honest, truthful issue campaign. We do not talk negative about anyone that we ran against. In fact, I praise everybody that I ran against for all the good that they've ever done. So knocking doors and just talking issues is the key. And the people realize that we are focused on Pasadena, all of Pasadena, and that's the reason why we had a good showing.
I see, that's good. So what's your message for the runoff, you know, that who should vote, because right now we saw that a lot of Hispanic people voted in the election, which was very good showing. And what's your message to Hispanic people that why they should come and forward and join you and help you in getting elected?
Thank you for bringing that up, Manny. I think it's very important to realize that if they'll just listen to what I'm saying and what I've said my whole life, is my leadership is to embrace everyone, all Pasadena. Everyone gets a seat at the table, if you will. What that means is everyone has a voice that's going to be heard by my administration. And that's very important for all the communities, just not the Hispanics, all the community. But since you brought up the Hispanics that votes, yes, please come out again and vote for Jeff Wagner.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Emma.
Emma? Okay. Who's this guy here? What is the name?
Jeff Wagner.
Jeff Wagner. Okay. You know him? Is he a good guy? Are you going to vote for him? You sure? Okay. Are you going to tell your friends to vote for him too? Very good. I'm so proud of you. You're my future leader, right? Huh? Are you going to run for office when you grow up?
Yes, sir.
You want to be a president of the United States? First lady president? Right? Huh? No, you don't want that job, huh? But you're beautiful. You're like my granddaughter. And she was in Chronicle last week because when she votes, so you need to go to vote.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, good. Proud of you.
I've known Jeff Wagner a long, long time, and I know he's a man of integrity and truth, and I trust him with our city.
Jeff is a servant leader. That means he is going to go and do whatever it takes to make anything successful with the city, whether it be the water department, whether it be utilities, whether it be the police, anything that's involved in the city. Jeff's not afraid to do the work himself.
I just really appreciate his values for the city. I've grown up here all my life, and I've seen it in its hard times, and I've seen it in its good times, and I feel like he will definitely focus more on, what needs to happen to just make it better for us.
Jeff is the honest guy. He never says a bad word about anyone. And he's deeply religious, and he puts that a lot in his running, and he's just generally a good guy.
He's the best candidate.
I'm involved with the Historical Society, and he is a great supporter of that for Pasadena.
He's a strong, honest Christian. Because he's a Christian, a good man.
Jeff believes where power comes from is from God, and I believe that too. So as a policeman for over 33 years when he served Houston, he dealt with citizens according to his power, which was not abused. It came straight from God.
El señor Wagner tiene la experiencia de trabajar al servir la gente, a la comunidad, y va a ser un buen alcalde para la ciudad de Pasadena.
Salgan a votar por este señor Wagner. Lo recomiendo. Es hombre fiel, honesto.
I've known Jeff a long time. Great morals, great character. Just they don't come any finer.
I don't think there's any man better for this mayor than Jeff Wagner. He's a man of God, a man of integrity, and he loves this city.
We go to church with him. We believe in him. And that's the reason. He's a nice guy.
I think that Mr. Wagner is not only a neighbor of mine, he's a great neighbor, and I think he's a good Christian man, and I think his morals are good, and I think he'll run the city in a good manner.
He's a good friend of mine. He has the integrity. He's a smart guy. I think he understands all the things that are going on in Pasadena real well. He's lived here all of his life. I think he's going to bring to this area what we need. Bring us together.
Overall, Jeff is a man of his word. He's a very fair individual. He is a great role model for people in my generation. He is a man of his faith and a man of strength, integrity, and I feel he could be a great leader of this city.
Support Jeff because he supports our first responders, and that's important to me.
My message for the fire department is very simple. Thank you. What these men and women do, you said it, they're volunteers. They keep all our fire rates down because of the response time they have. Just the training they have is just off the charts what these people do. And they do it for free because they love and they care for their community. If every citizen was like these volunteer firemen, this city would be the best city ever. We are the best city, but I said the best city ever. But the reason why we're the best is because of people just like this. And I thank them again.